we could develop a drug monitoring the efficacy and side effect in cell in real time. NMR allows us to do so. But why this NMR, this gigantic instrument, and not some other instruments that allow atomic scale resolution, like X-ray or the Cryo-EM that won the Nobel Prize in 2017? Well, because molecules can swim in NMR. What do I mean by that? X-ray has to crystallize the sample, meaning the structure is fixed and is different from the original state. Cryo-EM addressed this issue by retaining the original shape, but it nevertheless keeps the structure fixed. But for NMR, it can change, and it's important that structures can change because drug looks at the change in conformation. But there's a problem. NMR is not suited for large molecules because large molecules result in wide signal, as you can see here. But why? If you're curious, I need to talk about the spin, the concept spin. And it's easy to imagine if you think of a spinning top, but just the opposite. So the axis of rotation of a spinning top starts from facing the z-axis, but over time it starts to have x and y component like this. The spin goes the other way, because there is a bulk magnetization set by the coil. It's more stable to face z-axis than go in x and y direction. So gravity and the B field works differently. So going back to the issue, the reason why the decay was so fast for the large molecule is that there was an energy transfer from the spin. And we can think of it using the same example again. The energy transfer is like touching the spin top. If you touch the spin top with your finger, then you can feel the friction. That means the rotational energy is converted to the thermal energy as friction occurs. And there's a special technique that minimizes the energy loss. But the mechanism here cannot be explained by simple intuitions, just like I did in the spinning top example. But this is instead an invitation to study physics and go beyond the pure or simple intuition. However, if you're more interested in the application and not the physics behind it, using the special technique, you can image this, analyze this too. This is a membrane protein that needs to be in the phospholipid bilayer. So the researcher created a membrane system that surrounds this integral membrane protein. And because this is huge, it wouldn't be possible to analyze this using the traditional NMR, but this special one can analyze this too.